Be on the mound for the A's. What do
With
you
the
have for
Xbox,
us
I
on
think
him,
he'll be
Danny?
fine. Or Xbox
Hey, man, we're
360.
getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Oh, Techno, are you kidding
First pitch
me?
of the at-bat on its way.
Are you
Underway
kidding
now in the
me?
Sunday
That Tiger
finale.
Woods
The game's
04
first
is
pitch
one of the
taken for
best.
ball 1. And
One of the
Dan
best
Dero,
games.
these A's,
Up in
as they
here.
begin play here this afternoon.
Up in here
Come
is
off
the
another loss
intro
last time
song.
out, and in fact, they've dropped
That's the
3 of
sickest
their last
game.
4.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row.
Yeah, get your guesses. Get your guesses in.
Homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk
Shit, I
out
gotta
of here
turn
today
on,
with a smile on
restream.
their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. His career numbers in this
Diane, thank you for
matchup,
liking the
he's
stream.
1 for 5.
Manny,
First pitch of the at-bat.
NCAA 14 is going for like $200 right now.
And he fouls this one off. Mengden has racked up over 70
Techno.
innings on the mound.
My mom found
And
a
when you
bag
look at
of
his whip
James
over
Eduardo
those
gave
innings,
it to
it's
me.
not a particularly pretty number.
What's
Over
up, Mavi?
1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately.
That is funny.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Mengden has found success in his
Did we-
career at limiting base
did we
hits.
win?
He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9
supply and
numbers are
demand
really
right now.
respectable, and obviously
Because it's
that
the
goes a
last
long way
NCAA
as a
game
starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher.
Made, right?
Walks and
And
giving
then
up many base hits per
quarantine
9
life.
innings.
Everyone wants to play
This
video
guy
games.
keeps the
So
ball
that's
in play,
simple
doesn't
supply
give
and
up a lot of
demand.
hits,
So like,
doesn't walk very
obviously
many
I
batters,
got
and
super
when you
lucky
do
that my
that,
buddy
it's a
had it
good
and is
recipe
letting me
for
borrow it.
success, and it's worked for him
But-
so far in his career.
Like it's gonna be great content. Like I guarantee you.
Comes the 2-1
So
to
Big Cat
Brantley.
does it for Barstool right now. He has obviously Barstool's way bigger than us, and Big Cat's way bigger than
Good job to work
Me,
the count and put
like,
himself back in the driver's
he's
seat.
an OG
Started
legend.
off with 1
But
strike,
he has
and now he's
30
got the count in
to
his favor, 3-1.
40,000 people watching him
3-1.
play NCAA.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
The hitter was dug
Oh,
in looking
thanks.
for something to
Thanks,
hit, but
Techno.
he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Oh, the game is
Into
really
the
loud.
box, Alex Bregman. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecast.
Shelves, I don't even remember. Did we win? Did we win in
But I don't think
backyard
many
baseball?
people in baseball considered
Don't
him
even remember.
one of the league's best hitters for average
Don't even remember.
coming into this year.
I remember playing. I don't remember if we won.
From the stretch. Check.
Do you remember? I remember Saturday night. I don't remember the end result of playing. I remember jamming out. We were playing some jams. If you weren't there Saturday night, it was chaos, mayhem, and
confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays
sex in the
leads,
ears of
doesn't try and make
perfect
it
song
about him,
playing.
and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there.
Or that's
Little
what I
bit
tell
too
myself.
far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands.
We were playing jams. We were playing some jams.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its
KK,
way. Too high.
we were on one.
1 and
We were
2.
all on one Saturday
Hey,
night.
if you're gonna throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss.
Alex, thank you for liking the stream.
He'll probably make you pay for it.
What's up, Oxy? Shit. How was the river, buddy?
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2
Ox, will you be upset if I get a Traeger grill?
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300.
Should I get a Traeger grill or should I get something else?
And at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez.
He's in the man oven.
The average coming in, a dozen home runs, 26 RBIs.
We take those. We take those, Ox.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Oh, come on, KK. Where'd you find that in a LSU fortune cookie? We take those. Send them. You send them. You send them. Bangarang. We take those.
And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Ro, they're off to a fast start again, striking here.
Oh, by the way, Facebook did mute us on Saturday night. Going back, we did get hit with a one of those music ones. Not a DMCA, but partially muted.
Here's George Springer, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering.
We did get hit with that.
He's definitely been one of the best
Fuck it.
runners in the sport over the last several
It's
weeks.
worth it. It was
I'm
worth
sure
it.
his teammates are hoping he can keep
We were
this
jamming
up
out.
all the way into the fall.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
A bangarang?
Down the right field line.
I didn't want to. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong, Whiskey.
Second, Alvarez. At first, one gone.
Hands up. I was wrong. That's tough for me to say. I was completely wrong. What's up, JJ?
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two.
He's safe.
Fielded cleanly. There's one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base.
A lap for that? Okay, I'll take a lap for that. That's fair.
Get the out.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos.
Ox, I have a little
looking for more
a
here
little,
in just the opening frame of the game.
smoky right now that I use. Like, Shelbs, Shelbs must not remember Saturday at all. Whiskey's been a mod for like 48 hours now. Ox, I'll use it. I mean, I use my smoky right now. Got some mesquite wood and some of those mesquite coals, and I get that bad boy hot and going, and I use it. But
Another one fouled off.
Mason, thank you for liking the stream.
Another one sent foul.
I was feeling great.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 1-0.
Hey, KK, what's up with all those LSU players testing positive?
Verlander will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt. Since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform,
David, thank you for liking the stream.
Kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity
Bro, Ox, I was gonna DM you. I was gonna DM you, and hopefully I forgot. But I'm so glad you didn't pay that guy 180. Yeah, I wanted 180 for Xbox. He jumped into our conversation, and then wanted $200 for an Xbox 360 from me or Ox. The fuck?
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Got
Get out here, bro.
One of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case
Leave it to LSU, not only playing dirty and paying players, but being infected with the Rona and then tackling other players that they play to give it to them. Unbelievable. LSU not even caring. Sickening. Disgusting. Disgusting.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bro, the guy wanted.
Base hit on the line.
It was like, that's what they're going for on the market. What? Bro, I ain't gonna give you 2 bones for an Xbox 360.
Nice AB.
Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way late.
I hope. Oh. I can't wait for September. Cannot wait. Oh. KK, you think Petty Dez is the worst? Unsufferable sports fan Dez is even worse. Techno, how do you like to switch? How do you like to switch?
The 1-0 is laid off for
Everyone has a switch these days. I don't have a switch. All the cool kids have a switch, though.
Guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running.
Jeremy, 200 for 360 you better have an Xbox One tape to it.
the 2-0 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, 2 years with no baseball is going to be... Actually, I do think we're going to play this year. I just don't know how good the product's going to be. Like 2 years until we get like a full year with like fans and stuff.
That misses.
I just don't know, Jeremy.
Single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody
I think a lot of free agents to be are going to sit out. I don't think George Springer is going to play. Because Manfred's should. He's in a mandated season, right?
in now.
So all this bullshit from the owners is just, that's what it is. It's bullshit because all along they wanted a short season and they didn't want to pay the players. That's all they wanted. And they wanted to make the players the bad guy. And what did they get? A short season, and they wanted, and they made the players look to be the freaking bad guys. So, oh shit. They fucking got what they wanted. So I don't think any free agent to be is gonna play or should play. Any free agent to be that's been good, like that has put up numbers, like Springer, he shouldn't play. He shouldn't pay for pennies on the dollar in a short season when he's about to get buckets of money. Realmuto, probably not. Mookie shouldn't play. So they sit out. Good for them. They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve all that money. And Lord forbid we have an outbreak. You have a COVID outbreak in a clubhouse? Then what?
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those
okay, what's we don't have anything in place. Okay, say knock on. Let's not use the Astros for an example. Let's use, because I don't want to jinx them. Okay, let's just say star player A, star player B, and 2 everyday players all test positive for corona in the middle of the season. It's already a 60-game season. Every game means a shit ton. And now they're out, what, 2 weeks? Now they're out 2 weeks? How many games is that? You're telling me they're going to miss a 4th or 5th of the season? And then what's the mandate for them to come back? That's fucked up.
So now it's Mark Canna. Hit down the third
Make a
base
play.
line.
Gosh, dang it.
And this will be a base hit as they too will play to run in the first inning to tie up the ball game early.
You know, D-Row, there are
Ox, I wouldn't hate it.
love to come up in clutch
Dill, thanks for liking the stream, buddy.
RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
I just...
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
I don't know. The stream's entertaining. I appreciate that, Naro.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
I understand. I understand it's their job. I understand America's aching for sports to be back, but at what cost? They're not. These players are not circus animals. They're the best in the world to do what they're doing. People can't do it. There's not another Justin Verlander. There's not another Max Scherzer.
Misses ball 2.
Not another Garrett Cole. But you have some dude who's a keyboard warrior who's 500 pounds and they're like, shut up and it's the same. Shut up and play. No.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
What's up, Brucey?
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over.
Lord.
Have to settle for just the one. We move ahead to the
Nissy24 me. Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Lord is the I demand to be entertained.
Digging in now.
Okay, I'm new to this. How do you like the stream?
Actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
What do you mean, Naro? Like, how do I like the product that we've churned out? Oh, how do you like the stream? Oh yeah, hit the heart button. Hit the heart button. Oh, that's to follow. The people that are liking the stream are on Facebook, and they're liking the Facebook post.
First delivery to him on the way.
I thought he said, how do I like the stream? Like, Naro wanted to give feedback on the product. Okay, I could do that. I think I can be better at this.
Always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
I think I could be better.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break
up, Pipey?
big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day.
Jeremy,
like
hit the unfollow button, hit the refollow. That means you've already hit it. You're good. You're good, Naro.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
We're at 430 followers, which is incredible in 3 months.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full
That's
count
like
now, 3-2.
143 followers a month. Techno, yeah, we picked up Puig early on in the season. Jordan broke his hand, Reddick tore his hamstring, so we need an outfielder, so we signed Puig.
Really good late
What are you talking about, Pharaoh?
Right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a...
Pharaoh says, I'm not ready to go back to work. Oh, sorry, Pharaoh. I didn't see that. Steven, thank you for liking the stream, buddy.
In now, Corey.
Remember when Nightbot quit on us on stream?
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Hey, Josh, did you share on Facebook? Remember when Hype tricked me into buying a freaking sub for Nightbot? Remember that? Remember how gullible I was?
2 out, nobody on.
Unbelievable. Sir, there's an exchange rate. That was $5 I'll never get back.
2-1.
It was freaking funny.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make
It was a
the guy work
legendary
for it.
move
He's
by
doing that, and he's even gotten
Hype.
himself into a good hitter's count now.
Pharaoh, I'm ready to go buy some beers from you, buddy.
Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks.
Yo,
We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
what's his handle on Twitter?
So a runner at
Negro
first
Bane?
with 2 gone in the inning, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve.
Oh, Josh just sent me the Major League Baseball statement. Guys, you ready? I'll read it. Major League Baseball issued the following statement tonight. Today, the Major League Baseball Players Association informed us that they have rejected the agreement framework developed by Commissioner Manfred and Tony Clark.
Around the stretch.
Needless to say, we were disappointed by this development. Hey, we take those. Oh my God, that was a dub piece. The framework provided an opportunity for Major League Baseball and its players to work together to confront the difficulties and challenges presented by the pandemic. It gave our fans the chance to see an exciting new postseason format, and it offered players significant benefits, including 1, the universal DH for 2 years, 2, a guaranteed $25 million and playoff pools in 2020, 3, $33 million in forgiven salary advances that would increase the take-home pay of 61% of Major League players, 4, overall earnings for players of 104% of prorated salary, 5, over the last 2 days, MLB agreed to remove expanded postseason in 2021 in order to address players' concerns. Quote, in view of this rejection, MLB clubs have unanimously voted to proceed with the 2020 season under the terms of the March 26th agreement. The provisions listed above will not be operative. In order to produce a schedule with a specific number of games, we are asking the Players Association to provide us by 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow with 2 pieces of information. The first is whether players will be able to report to camp within 7 days by July 1st. The second is whether the Players Association will agree on the operating manual, which contains the health and safety protocols necessary to give us the best opportunity to conduct and complete our regular season postseason. So...
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, fuck them. So we're going to, like we said, we're going to get a product. It's going to be a 60-game season.
Slider, but it's 1-1.
Who's going to play, who's not going to play. We're going to play.
Line toward the
We're gonna
alley
play.
in left center.
We're going to play.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that.
How many
first
games
slider,
are we going to play?
but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
I don't know. Like,
Now to the plate, Austin Allen looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
we're going to play. And I guess we'll have to see once everyone gets tested.
It's 0-1.
Who can play, who can not play, who's going to sit out, who's not going to sit out. I mean, this is just the whole circle jerk, and
Started to go around there.
and dragging this thing out for 2 months. What was the freaking point? Other than create bad optics for the sport. Like, what? Why? Why do that? Why make it 1,000 times harder? That's just frustrating. Just frustrating. Like,
and I believe they'll say he broke
whatever.
The plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Whatever.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game.
Yeah, the new right field bar I was talking about.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention.
Yeah, season starting July 31st.
I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And a fastball close, but
we have 3 Ks, all right.
Ball,
like, this is exactly what the owners wanted. They wanted the players to look like the bad guys, and they get the short season.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate.
I might. What's up, lol? Thank you for dropping that link in Discord. Manny, I'm not a narc. It's just frustrating, man. Like,
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working.
Well, I guess I'll go hang out with Dean before he has to leave this week.
Control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the.
How many players are we gonna have on the roster? Zachary, thank you for liking the stream.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Are we going to have expanded rosters? Or what's the protocol if a player gets sick? MLB will set a schedule and have a season.
Verlander pauses. Here's the delivery. Swing.
I mean, I don't know.
He chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The
all right, let's play. Let's fuck it. Let's win.
Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece.
What up, Z? Yeah, Josh is gonna be wow. Fucking the MVP. Xander dropping it with 5 tier 1 subs. 5. Cooch, Cypress Astro, JB, MW. It's just if. Zandy man. Appreciate you, brother. We're gonna have a bunch of new shit to stream. I guess, fuck it. I'm gonna get back in the lab. I'm gonna start. We're gonna have the Rockets playoffs. We're gonna have the Astros short season. I mean, I'm assuming no fans are gonna be in attendance. Chat, give Xander some love. Give Z some love. Zandy, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Here it comes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now.
Emilio! Thank you for liking the stream.
This guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1.
I don't think so, Josh. But they've also, the South Korea.
Under it, and there's one gone.
is
Couple of teams out of the AL West doing badly in
has
this one, so
gone
let's check
above
out where they
above
sit
and
in the
beyond
standings
for
entering play
COVID
here
testing
today.
and protocols. The United States hasn't. What's up, Randy?
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, 1 for 1 after a
Z's the
single
man.
his first time
Z,
up.
how you feeling? Is everyone healthy for the Yankees? What's going on over there? Hit a few tests positive.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
I think everyone's gonna have. I mean, everyone's gonna have at least bare minimum, like 4 or 5
And the low
throughout the
ace
organization.
in there, and he's in control.
Just
1
law
and
of
2.
averages, but man,
Had to sit back
Stroh's
on
had
the
one.
changeup, and he did a good job
yeah,
to get
Angels.
the bat on
What?
that.
Okay, so what about the Blue Jays? The border's closed.
Here's another 1-2.
The border is closed. Is the Blue Jays? I mean,
Swing and a miss here as he's
what are we
down
doing
on
there?
6, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million
This
times
is so
already. That's just a
stupid,
real
man.
tough
I
pitch for a
know.
hitter to pick up out of a
Like, it's gonna
pitcher's
be
hands.
great. I'm gonna be
Should
hyped
sit down,
up.
they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez.
Like we're a sports media company. Why is Dez upset sports are gonna be back? I'm upset of how this all played out.
Is one of the few true superstar
The unnecessary
hitters in the
dragon.
game.
This was
No
all
doubt
just
aware of it, but
bullshit
it doesn't
for
matter who he's
the
facing.
CBA.
He's
This
a
was
major
all
league
it
threat to
was.
hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Oh, we take those.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble.
And
as
of
it
course,
looks
I'm gonna
like
be
it'll
fucking
good for
hyped.
extra
We're gonna be
bases.
churning out amazing content for you guys, right?
And he will pull into second with
It's
a
just
two-out double.
frustrating how we're
Big
getting
stop
there.
pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all week.
It's like
and he stays
you
hot
had
here with another
twins,
extra base
twin
hit. They'll be happy when this
babies,
series is
and
over.
all they did
They
was
don't have to
shit on
deal with this dude
themselves
anymore.
and cry and shit on themselves and throw up, and they just fucking cried and cried and cried, and you finally got them in the car seat, and they shit and they cried and they shit on themselves again. You gotta clean them up, and you do that 20 times in a row. Finally got in the car and you made it out of the neighborhood. That's all this was. That's all this was.
His first time around.
Just a bunch of babies crying and shitting on themselves and throwing up on themselves. I don't know. I don't have kids, so I just assume that's what parenting
That's
is.
in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
But also, like, pitchers are going to be ahead of hitters. It always starts that way. Pitchers are always ahead of hitters until you start seeing, live pitching, start seeing all of it. Well, you start off slow in that first month, you're fucked. Yeah, Stokes. We may have to clip that. We may have to clip that and post that. That's good content right there. That was good content right there.
Here's a shot to left
Please,
field
one
and
time.
deep.
One time.
Look at this. Into the
Holy
corner.
shit, that
Again.
animation worked for once. George Springer, the World Series MVP, the one who's going to make hundreds of millions of dollars with a 28th boomba. He's on his way to break Bonds' record. We got to be on pace, no, right?
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Boomba, we take those. Yeah, they definitely would have been
Here's
fuck
Carlos
KK.
Correa now. pitch misses high and inside for ball one. The Stros will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Yeah, Z, I think
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
I think he'll get north of 150.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I think Springer will get north of 150 just because it's only him and Mookie in this class.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first. And
If he's under 150 and the Astros don't get that contract, then I'll be very upset. That's where I'm kind of at, 150 and 5. I think that's the bar. I think that's the ceiling for where the Astros should go.
This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long.
But if the market's all fucked,
Struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than
I mean,
any other
I
team
just
in the league, leading
I
American
don't see how
pitchers
any
have to tell them.
agent
Without a doubt,
is
it's
telling
something
their
strikeouts happen, but sometimes
telling their
it's like
client
losing focus and just flailing.
that their free agent to be is
That's something for us to keep an eye
right
on
for you to
this
play.
week, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
There's just too much risk.
Now, and set to go is the
I think
second
Boston's
baseman,
gonna pay
Tony Kemp.
Georgie.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
I totally agree, Manny. Totally agree. We can get all hyped up and there can never be a game.
Altuve at second, scooped up, and that's out number 1.
And with
Well, it's
with
still early,
half
but
the
it's
is
also worth noting
what's the
that
playoff
they
scenario?
have
Is it still half the league is making it?
Take a look at the league leaders in
Do we know that, or is it just regular?
And as you see, he's right up there among
Wow, look at
the
the
leaders
Twins.
in that department. One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First pitch on
Do
its
we know?
way. A ball and no strikes.
Isn't it after the 2021 season that the CBA is up?
And it's
But
fouled
if the
away.
playoff,
He got a right there. He was
we'll have to
definitely
fact check
late on
this.
that pitch after
Yeah,
seeing
I know the
previous
CBA is at
off-speed.
2020. Yeah, it's after the 2021 season.
Fouled
Is
off wide at first, but boy, that had some
where half the teams make it. Yo, I would say go to Vegas and put some random stabs on people that have long shots. There's more variance, right?
3-1 our score.
It only takes one team to get hot in 60-game season,
Just to tick off there as this
and
one's
then you
fouled
got to
off
win
to
what
the right.
3, 4, 4, 7.
2-2 count.
Excuse
Here
me,
it comes.
4, 8, 11.
Fastball is
You're only
outside.
playing 71
Now
games?
3-2.
Bro, just I think I'm gonna do that. Just take some random stabs, some 30-1, 40-1 odds. Fuck it. This is the year.
And this
Exactly,
is
one
his
hot
new
month.
ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So
Can you imagine just getting hot, playing 500 ball the first month and a half, getting hot, running away with it? This is such a joke. What's up, Crown King Curly W? Talk about teams getting hot at the right moment.
Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
He's got
Yeah,
to put that
Mets.
one
I
behind him.
mean, it's all about pitching.
Runners in scoring position. Those
All
players
about
will
pitching.
Stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Put on the board, yes!
Already, and that's out
Oakland.
number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far.
Oakland's always a thorn in our sides.
In this series
Imagine a
alone.
short season. I mean, we're getting baseball back.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he just manages to
I write an article every year in August about how I fucking hate Oakland because all they do is come storming, surging back, and then play their freaking brains off against us in August.
Fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip.
Cubs are healthy. Cubs could make a run at it again.
The 1-0 home.
Then they need a little bit more pitching. Corey Lee guns him. MVP.
And he'll be tagged out at second base.
That was a
Trying to
freaking
get in a
cannon.
scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another
no.
look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the base.
The Rays?
More baseball on MLB.
The Rays out in the East?
Start of the fourth.
This is built for the Rays. Oh my god. I may put a paycheck on the Rays. What's their odds right now to win it all?
Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition
A short season.
extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs.
All right. Dodgers are the favorite at 375. Then the Yankees at 400. Stros at 650. Braves at 13-1. Twins 16-1. Tampa 18-1. Damn, they're really bullish on the Rays. The fourth highest AL team.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
The Braves are that high after that meltdown. Padres 40-1.
Yeah, you can look at it
I like that.
ways, Matty. Either
Shit, the Angels, y'all.
for the man on the mound, and they are just going
Ohtani?
ambush tactics, and it seems
Joe
to work
Madden?
for 'em, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Cubs 22-1. Mets, Mets are 22-1.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's nothing in
Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, drop it like it's hot.
Play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
No one should want to play the Rays.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if
Yeah, they don't really. I mean,
0-2. Didn't get it, though.
they do have a major upgrade with Joe Madden though. Winning
Pitch on 1-1.
coaches matter, especially in short seasons. I'm fucking terrified of Rusty, but it'll be fun. I mean, fuck. Baseball's back. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted.
3-1
Yo,
is our score here in inning number 4.
It's only the 4th inning, and we got the doubleheader tonight. Fuck. Actually, we should.
Hit hard back up the middle.
We'll see how long this game
Through for
goes.
a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Because we have a Thursday off day, we can just extend the
You don't see
week
that too much
and
in
play catch
today's
up that
game.
way.
Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment.
We're already an hour in, and we're only in the 4th inning.
For a single.
KK, I may drop some money. So,
Into the box,
Corey Lee. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
why?
Hinder arranged to his
Why?
left as he tracks this one down in
A
left
5-man
center for the first
rotation?
out.
Fuck. I'd like a.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Just fuck it. We just gotta hit the fucking ball. Let's just hit the ball. Fuck them. Fuck them. We ball.
Becomes set. Here's the nothing.
Um.
A high fastball is in there. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
All right, I'm gonna put my contacts, my glasses on.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Michael Brantley.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Pitch is popped up.
No runs.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
I mean, I would prefer a 4-man rotation, but they're probably playing a shit ton of games in a row.
Back at the Oakland
So it's probably better for
Coliseum, and before we
Zach
go much
and,
further, let's
JV.
check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch.
Yeah, Javier's a stud.
And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Mark Canha, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Chapman. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
Alberto, thank you for liking the stream.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Down and away, ball 1. takes a called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
So you'd love for him to offer.
So we got a
that one, but
60-game
the
season.
execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3 balls and 2
What
strikes.
what
for
gets you in the
Steven
playoffs? Does 500 get you in the playoffs?
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out
Chat?
of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's.
Here's a better
It
question.
remains
Does a
3-1
team
ball game.
with a non-winning regular season record win a World Series?
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Give me some action on that, Juice.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I'm just so happy DraftKings is gonna be back. Yo,
Sent on the ground out to
young
second.
Dez,
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
young Dez grinds that out. Older Dez that has a company. I don't know if I'll be able to, but
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line.
I'm just trying to win some monies again. What's up, Miss Terry?
Too low, and it's 1-0.
We're getting baseball back.
Three runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air out to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he takes a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Allen.
Shubs, I think we all. I thought we knew that already, didn't we?
Overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Heyman is Boris's lapdog.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
That's good to know, KK.
He got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
1, 2, 3,
And we'll
4,
see
5.
if he tries to cheat
It's
with
a
something to
typical
save.
9K day for
Not
JV.
close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run it full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Put on the board, yes. Well, 10K day for JV.
Now, Ramon Laureano. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed.
So we'll have universal DH for sure.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Lou Trevino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yeah, I think they'll lock on 60.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know what I can't wait?
1-1. Fouled off.
You know what I can't wait to do? I just have a feeling that this is going to happen. Stros are going to get out to a hot start. The best record in baseball, hot start.
Swing and a miss on the fastball.
And then COVID happens.
That's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That
And it shuts down everything. And all this was for naught. And then we can claim a fake title.
A big swing and a miss.
And then we can claim a fake title. Oh my god. That'd be such great content.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and he'll watch
That'd be such great content
for a ball. 1-0, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
I'm texting with Dean right now, and he said he's packing his bags.
He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing by Puig.
MV Puig. Boomba. Jimmy Click. Jimmy Big Dick Click. Sign that man. Pay him all the money. MV Puig, baby. Boomba.
Home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Astros have taken a.
Doesn't Naro just? That just seems What's gonna happen?
No doubt an impressive home
That was a
run,
freaking
so we'll
laser.
show track for a more in-depth
A
look.
freaking laser.
12 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
C. Lude 17. Yeah. Yeah, saw the news. Saw the news. Baseball is back. Kicking and screaming. Baseball is back. Amen. C. Lude, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Palomita family, brother. Or sister. That was very presumptuous of me. 1, how'd you find us? 2, who's your favorite team? 3, tell us something about you.
Lee stands 6'2" as you see him in the right.
I don't remember if you've been in chat before, C. Lude.
At the big league level.
Yeah, KK, you could finally make good tweets and then put them on your account, not the main account.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
My bad, Shelbs. And a crazy food take.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2.
We're going to have to set up a protocol.
To fall behind the count 3-2.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that, Ox. We should do Enron. Just kidding. That was a joke. Yeah, the Anadarko deal was...
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th.
Apollo logo on the Astro jersey. Sell my soul right now.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike
for that.
3 called, and the inning
I would
is
do
over.
that in a heartbeat.
1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this
Venezuelan Arpas.
Bottom of the 6th,
nice.
is straight ahead. It's now 4-1 Houston. So digging in now, Tony.
Let's just go full hill, right? Go waste management.
And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure
Whiskies, take a photo. Make sure you take a photo and put it in our network.
But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared.
Apollo Spirit jerseys. We talked with our vendor. We talked with our vendor to make some jerseys.
Now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit in the air to left field. Brantley on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Ox, I just don't understand. Like,
So
when
one
you
gone
buy
for the
oil,
A's
when
here
oil
out
companies
of the
buy
6th.
other oil
And
companies,
next,
there's
Burt
so much
Berry
blubber
native Marcus Semien.
on those deals, man. I don't understand why they're buying a ton of assets and all that, but God, there's so much risk in that.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early.
And
He's
if you
trying to
get
find that release point with his
stuck in a
off-speed pitches.
downturn,
Let's see if he
ooh.
can find a feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score.
I just wanted to go to a game at Minute Maid Park, man.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused.
I know Abbott
and
said
keep
they're gonna
attacking
have
the
people
game
in
plan like he has up
stadiums,
to this
but-
point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-1.
Look how that turned out with just regular
Swung
cases
on
in the
and
last
missed, and that's
month.
strike 2.
Oh yeah, production and closing up at drill sites.
It's full 3-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box.
So forever, baseball's back, baby.
Ball 4.
Forever, baseball's back.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats.
C-Lude, he's still in chat. C-Lude just jump in and dip out.
First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's nothing.
You love to see it.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
On the move is
Got a Georgie there, never a doubt.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And
so what's predictions?
Next, it'll be Mark Canha.
Predictions, everyone. What do we think the Astros potential? Let's say 60 games. Let's just say 60 games for easy math purposes. What are we thinking record-wise?
And the runner back. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Ooh.
Runner on first with 2 away.
Ooh. Ox, that's rough, bro. Someone fucked up.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Yeah, Manny, I'm kind of in that range, like a 38-22. 38-22.
Hoping to send him packing.
37-23 range. I don't think we hit 40.
And
Too many question marks to hit 40. Guys, this is not this. I'm very bearish. I'm very bearish. Our offense is going to be good. Obviously, our offense returns everyone if everyone plays. But I am. Ox, yeah.
Right now in this game. Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's.
I'm very
game.
bearish.
5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err
I'm
on
gonna settle at
caution in terms of pitch counts. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin
That is
Verlander.
true.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run.
Forever. I've talked to a few people.
Trots in from the bullpen here as
I've
he
talked to a
inherits
few
tough
people
spot with 2 on and 2 away.
that are in the show, and I just wouldn't be surprised if star players that are free agents to be set out.
So that
Yeah,
brings
that's
up
not
the
happening with
always
this roster,
intense
guys.
Matt Chapman as the first
Losing
baseman
Garrett
runs
Cole.
a bit inside for ball 1.
And an aging, older JV and ZG, and a lot of unknowns.
Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field
Hose him.
for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff.
That dude swag. What up?
Every base runner is
What up, brother?
notice,
Yep,
that
we got
this
baseball
guy's got
back.
One of the strongest arms in the league, but they
I'm gonna change the title. Let's get some people in here.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Peacock, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
We're on a 5-2 watch. Yeah, Manny, I agree. Just get the playoffs. We were 40-20 through 60 last year. This team is not last year's team. Last year's team was one of the greatest teams ever to ever play. They will talk about that team for decades. That's the sickening thing. That was an historic team. Got to pin it. No title.
You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
But hey, that's how it goes. We lost to the better team.
For the punch out and the offering. Line drive
Make a play. Attaboy.
Is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
No, Mysterio, I think like Hippa's probably involved there.
7th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 4-2.
Jordan hits 60 bombs.
It's on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Honestly, though, we shouldn't even beat the Rays last year. We got lucky to beat the Rays. That Rays series, that entire, as soon as we got matchup with them, I was like, this is a terrible matchup for us. I'm freaking out. Like this, I was like, I know this is going 5. Yeah, I put 17 over 98 because flags fly forever. That 98 team was.
Power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Yeah, we got a little sloppy, Whiskey, but also we ran into a lot of bad variants. I swear we were 0 for October with runners in scoring position. Like, we were literally 0 for October. Every at-bat, a big at-bat, a line drive. We hit it hard. I mean, that's just how baseball fucking goes. It was just at someone. At someone. Especially against Washington at home. It was just like, okay, we get, you know, that Jordan ball, when we have him on the ropes, right at him. 500 miles an hour right at someone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And in 17, it just seemed like everything went our, obviously, everything went our way. But in 17, I mean, trolls control on this. But in 17, when we were down a run, no big deal. No big deal. Obviously, looking back, you know. But in 19, when we were down a run, shit, it felt like we were down 10 runs. Literally felt like we were down 10 runs every time we were only down 1 run. It just, I don't know if everyone else felt that way, but just being at the games and watching it, just like, golly, like every single at bat, like we line drive outs and line drives outs, they would just kind of compound on each other. Yeah, those Adam balls. Yeah, Cornbread Yuli was pissing on balls right at outfielders.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark.
We all gave up after the Howie homer. Yeah, it was just. I've never heard a place go so quiet, man. And the entire time, I'm up in the nosebleeds. Everyone, I mean, it's a party. Zach's throwing his ass off. It's a fucking party. He looks like fucking Greg Maddux out there. PFP after PFP, dicing people up. I was like, we just gotta survive this inning. I was like, we just have to survive. I was like, we get out of this inning, we win the World Series. It was a harder order.
First pitch of the at bat. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well.
That's how she goes, man.
Pinder retreats to the track and he'll
Zach, I mean, that was his game. That was his moment. That's the sickening thing. Hopefully he gets another chance. That's like, fuck.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
Fucking way she goes, man.
Moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
He does not, Cornbread.
They could certainly use that right
This is
now.
crazy.
No balls and 1 strike.
This is crazy. But then again, the entire playoffs, AJ had the shortest leash on Greinke. Like, oh, trouble. Okay, gotta go get him. And Harris became AJ. Harris became AJ's Presley, like high leverage guy. And obviously, when you play in a 7-game series, you're gonna see everyone. But it just seemed like. And they saw, you know, like, that's out of here. They just saw Harris so much. Yes, exactly. He was like Brandon Morrow. Morrow shut us down, and then after we saw him later, those last few games, we were on him. Exactly. Also, I think forever that JV is a workhorse. JV logs a lot of innings. He's just tired. I mean, obviously everyone's tired. You know, he's older. Like everyone's in that. I'm not talking about his Detroit days. It's a lot of bad variants. I know they're gonna. I said that they're gonna talk about that 19 team ever not winning a World Series, but that Tigers team with prime JV, prime Max, Porcello, Anibal Sanchez, David Price. That team, a prime Miggy. Now that team. They'll talk about that team and the 19 Astros for a long time. I think the short season will be really good for JV and Greinke. Just get to the dance. Just get to the dance. Yeah, let me look. They had who else they have? Phil Koch. Phil Koch was on that team. They had another hard throwing closer.
And now a pitch on the way. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that.
Benoit. Had Doug Fister.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center. And
we're in trouble in this game. Shit. Jose Valverde. They had a Jose Valverde.
And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball.
No, it wasn't the 11 team. Because David Price isn't on there.
About the way he's going right now.
It might have been the 2012 team. Oh, Verlander was 24-5 that year. Scherzer 15-9. Porcello 14-9. Brad Penny. Yeah, it wasn't that year. It was the.
In now, Tony Kemp. He'll take a look at a pitch too low.
It's a 2012 team because they lost in the World Series, got swept by the Giants. They had Verlander, Scherzer, Porcello, Fister, Drew Smiley, and Will Sanchez. Where's David Price? I thought they had David Price.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here.
Scherzer was 21-3 in 13. He lost to Boston in the ALCS. God, Detroit was so good. Phil Koch, Albuquerque, Drew Smiley.
Stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, 14. They had. They had David Price. It was Brad Ausmus's first year. Scherzer, JV, Porcello, Sanchez, Smiley, Price, Joe Nathan, Jabba Chamberlain. Remember Jabba Chamberlain? Gee whiz. Robbie Ray was on that team too. Holy shit. Soria. Oh, Knievel was on that team. Hook him.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Wow. Wow.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94.
What's up, Ryan? Yeah, something resembling baseball is back.
It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing.
What up, Lou Allen? Welcome to the Apollo Media family. The only way out is an Apollo Media casket. How'd you find us? Who's your team? And give us a food take.
This one's down to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. But the A's
Would you hold the season against Springer if he doesn't play? They fall just short in the World Series and he resigns with us. Nope. If Springer doesn't want to play, I'm 100% okay with it. 100% okay with George Springer not playing. And you get it. Get your chicken. Get your money. Look, this is what's really frustrating, is that another reason against this short season that upsets me is because the owners are going to use this in arbitration. So if you don't know, we've discussed it. A player, they can't agree on a contract during arbitration. They don't agree on a number. They sit down with an arbiter, and the owners in the front office say this player is worth this much because of this, this, and this. And the player goes, well, I think I'm worth this much because of this, this, and this. And it's just a pissing match. And your own employer shits on you. So it's like if you have an office job and a third party comes in and be like, hey, you know, I work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. This is my sales. This is what I did. And then your employer goes, well, Josh, that one time is you showed up at 9:05, and you do that 4 times this year, and your sales were down by 0.01%, and they just start, you know, nickel and diming you.
Bottom part of the zone,
and then they are like, okay, we can only offer you this much. And then the third party, you know, picks a side. So you got to sit there and get shit on, and then you have to go play for him? That sucks, man. And they're going to use this. They're going to use this against the players. They're going to be like, oh, you only batted .252 in 2020. Well, yeah, only had 55 at bats. Well, you still batted .252, so we're only going to pay you this amount of money. That's shitty, man. I feel bad for all the, like, the Altuves, the Gallos, all the primetime players to be taken care of. It's the other guys I feel bad for. They've already scraped and clawed to get to the show. Lou said his favorite teams are the Rangers. Found out by scrolling through the category MLB of the show. Well, Lou, welcome to the Apollo Media family, brother. We've been doing this all year, following the Astro schedule, coming in, watching the games. We play Warzone, we play the show, we play other games as well on the stream channel, but we just like to come and talk some baseball and hang out. Exactly, Dean. Owners, I said at the start of the stream, the owners got exactly what they wanted. They made the players look bad, and they got their short season. And they can laugh to the bank now. It's so shitty.
Comes the first pitch.
But we're gonna get our games in. We're gonna make some great content.
The 1-0.
It's official. Baseball's back. It is official. Baseball's back. Well, is it what's official for Major League Baseball, right? I guess until the players are going to try to report
That one's in there.
to start. What is that? Strife 777. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Apollo Media family. The only way out is at Apollo Media Casket.
A swing and a drive
So,
step
get out,
toward
ball.
the gap.
Get out, ball. We take
And
those.
that'll
Little
get
dump
down
piece.
out there near the wall.
And so,
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here,
we're going to get the season.
it was a hanging changeup.
The
Nice
short
job of
season that the
staying
owners
back
wanted.
on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
J.B. Wendelken enters the ball game out of the
Lou, we're
pen.
pretty much all Astro fans here, brother.
In the top of inning
We have some
number
other guys right there in the chat. Mr. Deanbag, he plays for the Cardinals. We have a lot of people coming in and out. We've had a bunch of trolls, but a lot of trolls that have stayed and just talk baseball with us.
Hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the
Bro.
brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Diener, I've been saying it. I said, if I feel I'm a free agent to be, I'm sitting out.
Again, as we flash
Why
it
take the risk?
middle innings. This was a turning
Why
point.
affect,
A
if I start off slow,
really one of the key at-bats of the
my
ball.
value's going to go down.
Looking to keep this a one-run game.
Dean, I'm going to clip it. I'm going to clip it. I have to go back, but I basically said this. You had 2 baby twins. And you're trying to get in the car, you're trying to get out of the neighborhood. And they cried, and they yelled, and they shit on themselves, and they threw up on themselves, and they cried some more, and you cleaned them up.
4-3 our
Then you
score.
got them in the car, and they cried, and they shit on themselves, and they shit on themselves, they threw up on themselves.
Strike taken as that one catches the
Lou
outer
Allen,
plate.
456.
Not to
Appreciate
mention
the
that
follow,
off the
brother.
bullpen as it looks like a
And they just
lefty
kept
started
doing
to
that,
get
and they
down
kept
there.
throwing up on themselves and shitting on themselves, and you kept cleaning them up. And then you finally got them in the freaking car, and you're now out of the driveway.
2-1,
Like,
here it is.
What was the point of all that?
Fouled away.
Whiskey's so clutch. Whiskey's so clutch.
High in the air,
We need some
down the
insurance
right
runs
field
right here.
line. And that is off the
Chat,
wall,
do we
but
want to
in
play?
foul territory.
Do we want to
Foul
run a
ball.
second run the double hitter, or just push the week back, like Tuesday 1 game, Wednesday 1 game?
And
Thursday we're supposed to be
fouled
off,
away.
but we can do a Thursday game to catch us up, and
And
then tonight we can just play backyard baseball, or we could do the double hitter and get caught up, and we'll have Thursday off. It's whatever you guys want to do.
Line drive
Push
to
it
left.
back. It's a little dub
And that
piece. That's a
ball
big
gets
insurance
down
run.
out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right
Dude,
there. Has to feel
do
good
two
as a
games
hitter
Wednesday.
right there to not only get a
No,
Ricky knock, but
we're
to
gonna
get
be
that little
playing
bit of
starting tomorrow.
Does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a
Hopefully.
little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game
This is-
where
this
every
is-
pitch is so important. You're one
I'm here no
pitcher
matter
away
what,
from a
y'all.
solo tying the game
I'm here
up.
no matter
That's
what.
not the
It's
case
whatever
now.
you guys want. I think we just play backyard base. I'll push it back. Because we're going to have NCAA starting tomorrow. I got to go pick up the Xbox at 6 p.m.
First pitch coming. Here
So,
it is.
The stream will be a little
Change
late.
up to start him out, but that's looked at down
And then we
the
have the
end for
stream
ball
tomorrow.
1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide
And
winning or
then
losing. This
we'll
is
probably
one
play
of
our
those
first
critical
NCAA
spots.
game tomorrow.
Time to make some great pitches.
We'll create a coach, offensive coordinator, small school, and we're gonna go all the way to the top.
This is skied out toward right. Scotty on his horse. He's
Hey, we take those. That's a
Two-out
big
round
time
continues.
dub piece.
He's in at second.
Yeah, we're about to have
safely.
NCAA content. It's
Also
gonna be
score a pair of
fire.
runs on the play.
Lou, I agree. I just now you have player safety you got to deal with. They're the ones playing for everyone else to have some sort of entertainment, but you got to take care of them. COVID. Shit. I have to get my car fixed. Oh, yeah. My back windows doesn't roll up. My back window on my truck doesn't roll up, so I had to put a freaking trash bag over it.
So up to the plate next will be Jose
So I got to get that fixed and my AC.
Strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ox, I'm going to do the updated NCAA rosters. I need to find the link to do that and read about it, but yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll for sure do that.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man,
I reckon within a week we can.
Any way you can.
Thank you, Ox. That'd be great. I think we could probably advance from being a small school. That works, Shelves. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm waiting for my buddy to text me back.
Rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
So I can go down to the body shop.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Gotcha, Ox. Thank you, brother.
The 0-1 delivery. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the A's 3. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, shit. We are on an 8-4 watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lou, I feel bad for the Ranger fans, man. You guys got a brand new stadium, and y'all can't even go. That would piss me the hell off. I just saw our new bar that we have at Minute Maid, and I'm pissed off that I can't go to that bar.
And he fouls this one off. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now.
Cornbread, it's outrageous. It's outrageous. The numbers are bad. They're scary.
Maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, man,
Oh, did we get a strikeout? My bad. I've missed like all the strikeouts tonight.
And you're leading by a few
I've missed like all the strikeouts tonight.
later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Presley, a native Texan. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Got tested last week. Negative. That's good. K-Maze, did you get the one with the... They stick the Q-tip to your back of your brain?
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this.
Yeah, the
one
antibodies
on
blood
the road
test, yeah.
in hostile territory.
So, I'm supposed to... Okay, well, I was supposed to go to the Grand Caymans for my honeymoon.
A sweep is looking pretty good.
But
as they're
that
leading
that's
this
not
one
happening.
again late in the ball game.
3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Because the Grand Claim is closed.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count.
But I was offered a suite
Yourself to a 3-1
at the
count in
Bellagio in
Those are the ones
Vegas.
you really want to punish.
The
Couldn't get the bat on it,
19th
so we'll see if that comes back to
through
haunt.
that Sunday. And I would jump on that
Strikes him out as well. So
any
they
other
get
day, but I
back-to-back
don't know about
punch-outs
that
here
now.
to the first
Put on the
base.
board! Yes!
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start
Like,
this inning.
do I fly and go to Vegas where there's a shit ton of people?
This has the makings of a good outing so far.
But then again, who gets free suites at the Bellagio?
Into the box now, Matt Chapman.
Fuck.
As he'll watch a slider that stays
Release the
inside
Kraken
ball
13.
one.
What up,
He's got a
Blakey?
hit in 3
How are you, bro?
at-bats to this point.
That was, I don't know why that was my nickname in college. El Caballo. Some people call me that.
The 1-0
Some don't get it.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Oh, because we had a Carlos Lee joke. That's what it was. Yeah, dust storm's gonna destroy me. Both nostrils for 5 seconds each. Yikes.
And he misses 2-1.
Good, bro. Good. Baseball's back. Sports are coming back.
Here with 2 men
For
out.
now. Day to day. Day to day.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
I don't know. I don't know it. Right, Blake? Is that why y'all call me El Caballo? Everyone just call me Dez. But a few of the underclass call me Caballo. I don't know.
He's set.
Because I run like a horse. I'm so fast.
Swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's 1 pitch away from
I called Blake Bartolo.
Even more than that. To
We'd always have a
don't
Bartolo
give up
joke. He'd
after
call me
you're
Bartolo,
off
and
the
I'd call him Bartolo, and we'd
I can't tell you what that means
fight
to
every
the
single
boys
day
in the
to
dugout.
who would call the other one Bartolo first. But I don't remember the El Caballo joke.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Oh,
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
I can't remember why the El Caballo.
So that'll bring up Steven Piscotty.
I mean, we all bullshitted around and
On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over.
we were always busting each other's balls, so I don't
One
really
left
remember.
for Oakland. They're down 4. It's 7-3.
How did we lose that? I don't know. Heartbreak Houston. Heartbreak Houston.
Hendricks comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now the pitch. Alex Bregman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
For shortened seasons talk, I think the Rockets are in a good spot.
Grounder down the line at third.
I think a shortened season was really good for the Rockets.
You can definitely tell with
Yeah,
that
Brandon
fastball
Backey
right there,
and Zach
he's
Greinke,
picking up spin on
I
his
hope people
pitch
never
stuff.
forget,
Maybe
pitched their
expect the fastball
asses off
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there.
in
That's the
games,
first out here in the ninth.
in deciding games.
Next
Oh,
up,
you're at game 4. Palmeiro is safe.
Alvarez. 2 hits in 4 attempts
Palmeiro
to
is
this
safe.
point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Looks like a right
Hey, Chad, I gotta take this call.
To throw now in the Oakland pen.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Nick Anderson, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Striding in to start the 9th, Austin Allen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down
Gatorade.
the plate.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Answer is Gatorade always. The Tiger was Gatorade. You guys remember that? The Fusion Gatorades?
Bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
KK's probably too young, but the Fusion Gatorades were bomb.
Ready for another chance? Chad Pinder, 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down.
What? Powerade? Ugh. Leave it to KK to be terribly wrong on this. There's never been one day where I wake up and I'm just like, can't wait to have Powerade today. Or do like have a game, can't wait to have that Powerade after this. You've tasted battery acid before?
Wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Gatorade Zero, of course you would, Lord. Ugh.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner at first with no out.
Ugh. I hate Gatorade Zero. So if I had to choose between Gatorade Zero or Powerade, I would choose Powerade.
Fouls this one off.
Vitamin water?
The 1-2.
Look at Mr. Wrong over here being wrong.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my SEC.
Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to
Let's
say
play
for
some.
sure
Let's play
that
some
he
backyard
didn't
baseball
go
after
right.
this. I need to eat dinner still. We're supposed to air fry wings and.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
guess we're not.
Barring any late turnaround,
I'm not trying to
this
eat
win
this
would
late.
belong to
I gotta fit in my
Justin
suit,
Verlander.
man. Unbelievable. We're out of case space, by the way.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
So back-to-back sliders for
Hey, can
strikes.
someone jump on Periscope
Go
real
back
quick
with
and,
yet
and
another.
put a
Not
comment
only
on
did
there?
Plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Runners on first with 1 down.
What's up, Geek Space team? Bottom 9. Can't believe we got this far. What do you mean, bro?
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays
How'd your
off
Nintendo
for
game go?
2.
I just forget to eat. And that's not even like I'm on like Adderall or anything. I just forget. 32-0 shutout.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curve.
That's an ass whipping.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it.
I think, when was it when you dropped that Jeff Kent highlight and the score was like 100-0?
They're just all off. Even as a pitcher, like
Put on the
you can
board!
tell these things and exploit them.
Yes! We're out of case space. We're out of case space. Where's my safe space?
Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first.
Yeah, it was like 47-3.
Empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I mean, usually, like, if I was taking Adderall, like, I just, like, forget to eat. Ooh, sweet tea, unsweet. The older I'm getting, I'm starting to appreciate unsweet tea a little bit more. I don't know, it's weird, because I'm always team
He's got
sweet
it,
tea.
and the Astros go on the road.
Bang! That is a sweep. That is a sweep out in Oakland. That's a dub.
All around. And
Bang,
it's
that's a
better way to
huge,
start things off on the
huge,
first
huge,
day of
huge
summer
win.
When every team looks ready to get on a roll.
JV, baby, going to 10-1. Another 10.
Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Justin Verlander wins his team-leading 10th game of the
Ox,
year.
what's your takes, Ox? Are you sweet tea or unsweet? Geek Space, look at this. Look at, has like a 1.2 ERA. It's stupid. Oh, look at this. 1.55 ERA, 115 strikeouts, 87 innings, 10-1. Bro, it is insane, Geek. But you know who's more insane is Angela on Backyard Baseball. She's the Garrett Cole of the league. She's a stud. And she's going to lead the Monsters to a championship. Stokesy got the correction? The score prediction? Stokes, my man. Welcome to the elite fraternity of... Oh, Shelp said something, right? It was like the numbers league or something like that. Anyways, congrats, Stokes. Can someone, oh no, we're getting off Periscope. Everyone on Facebook, everyone on Periscope and YouTube, head on over to the Twitch. Head on over to Twitch.